Well, hello and welcome to our live coverage on what is, of course, a very big day on the American continent. It is the opening day of this great competition, the great party featuring 12 nations, and the turnout reflects the significance. The atmosphere, a real treat for those who are part of it. It is indeed special. Really is quite a... The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
The whistle. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Showing good feet. And here's Valencia. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Very nicely done. Played out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch. And he just whacks it away. Estupinian. He's had it taken off him. He's fizzed it forward. De Paul. Garnacho. Acuna. For De Paul. Rodriguez. And Martinez! Big relief, it just needed better contact. It back promptly, played out towards the right wing. Well, that's well seen too. Rodriguez for De Paul, shifted upfield.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Here's Messi! Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And a header! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
De Paul. Acuna. To Martinez. And he cuts out the supply. Moved forward and quickly so. Martinez. And here's Messi. Now it's to Paul. And Messi! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Messi certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Without complication. De Paul. Great defending, strong and determined. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Martinez. De Paul. Garnacho. Out to the left it goes. That's tidy. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And that would have been some goal.
What a chance, a huge chance. He couldn't have set it up any better.
Defending of the desperate variety. Ecuador can start a counter here. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. De Paul, and it's Messi. Molina has it out wide. Up to meet it! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And the keeper's got it again. Messi. Well, the counter could be on here. That's been intercepted. To Martinez. Gently done. Out to the right. Martinez. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Tries to get it clear. Garnacho. Rodriguez. He's gone for goal!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping. That's alert and sharp and very well played. Ecuador must have been told to look for ways to try and construct some space down the middle here.
And what is it, Jude, that they're actually achieving?
Well, it opens up the pitch, stretches the opposition, and it activates more running room.
Chip through. And that's a goal kick. Forwards and with intent. Played forward. Oh, good spread. Now it's Valencia. Romero. Sergio, what are you thinking? That's been drilled forward. Martinez might just make this. It's a good run down the right. Sends it forward. Moved on forwards. Garnacho. Stood up well to him there. And here's Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Knocks it out wide. Molina. And the pass is intercepted. Goes direct to the front line. Pass has gone astray. Acuna. And it's Messi. Garnacho. Now it's the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Acuna. Messi. Messi! A great save, real class.
That's sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Knocks it away. He's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Valencia. Interesting ball. Estupinian. Oh, that's neat. Back it goes.
Missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Valencia with the delivery. That's going to go a long way. De Paul. And it's played forward. Garnacho. Rodriguez. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Garnacho. Over to the left. Lovely feet. Garnacho. Valencia. So, what can they make of this? Gently done. Throw it. Messi is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Martinez. De Paul. Shifted upfield. Now the counter. Threads one in. Martinez catches it safely. De Paul. Molina. Forwards and with intent. Moved forward and quickly so. They've got it again. In with a header! Harmlessly behind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Messi. Garnacho. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looking for the runner. Can he stop it going out? Ball's gone out of play. And he's there to clear it. Felt that, hasn't he? Nothing wrong with that tackle, all won cleanly. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Messi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looking to break out here. Estupinian played over towards the opposite flank. Almost halfway and still no goals. Aimed in towards the centre. Garnacho. Rodriguez. Now it's Martinez. And here's Valencia. Lovely bit of skill. That's the throw. Nice bit of trickery. De Paul. Spread out to the left. Gets his pass away. Can he latch on to this? Martinez. Picked out brilliant, and Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Climbs up big! Danger averted for now. just off target. Now it's Martinez. And that's been levered clear. Sends it forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. De Paul. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, sweet feet. Molina's cross. And the counter is on. Martinez. And it's Messi. Looking for options for move. Can he put it away? Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Argentina gain their reward with an early goal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Over to the left. And here's the chance to counter. Into the box.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Cleared without complication. And it's been taken straight back. Chance to break. Acuna gets his pass away. Garnacho.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
And here's Messi. And Messi! They've scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that's a key interception. De Paul. Garnacho. Messi! He's missed, but not by that far.
Doesn't really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Played out to the right. Referee's given a throw. Molina. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Oh, can he get onto this? Molina. For Rodriguez. Argentina out in front with an early advantage. Romero. Garnacho. Oh, nice touch. Garnacho. It's a loose ball. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Garnacho. The ball gets into some space. Garnacho. And Messi! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Great leap! He will be livid with himself. Forwards and with intent. Romero tries to clear. And he's gone looking for safety. Martinez played out to the left flank, looking to break out here. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those...
And here's a chance! Keeper pulls up a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Climbs up big! He's gonna try. Rodriguez. Garnacho. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Now here's the delivery. And he's straight offside. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Out to the left it goes. Fiddles it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Molina did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's to Paul. Out to the right. That's good play.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
He's left his man. Oh, good spread. Oh, such a clever touch. It's one! Played in with accuracy. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the counter could be on here. Move forward and quickly so. Molina. Messi delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Now it's Messi. Spread out to the left. Acuna. Can he latch on to this? Acuna is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Over to the left. And he's there to get it away. Ecuador get it back again. And it's played forward. Oh, super fine. Just the goalkeeper. Decent hit! And more. And they are pulling clear here.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that's another good win of the ball. De Paul, well, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Valencia looks to get on the end of this. Rodriguez. Shifted upfield. Acuna. That's very neat. Might be dangerous. Garnacho! No, not quite.
It was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Romero gets over and intercepts. Turns back here, probably the best option. Argentina finding their passes. Acuna. Garnacho. Gets away from his opponents. Great challenge, time to perfection. He's having a go! And that is great goalkeeping.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
That's been cut out, well played. Martinez, and he's forced to go back. Romero to Martinez, sends it forward. Messi, now he's off and running.
Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Garnacho. Acuna. That is lovely. And here's Messi. Messi. And Messi! And it's in! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. It made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And now he has two. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's been intercepted. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Lovely feet. Picked out Grip Martinez! And the keeper's well positioned.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Estupinian could try cutting inside here. Rodriguez knocks it away. Now it's Messi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Decent progress down the left. Molina. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, strongly challenged there. Incapuyi. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, it's come loose. Estupinian looks to the other side. Turns and goes back. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Garnacho. Acuna. Acuna. Passing is crisp and sharp. Estupinian. Incapuyi. Gently done. That has been cut short. And it's Messi. Martinez. And here's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Valencia. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Town appreciates good football all round there. Gone that, now Martinez. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for the runner. Rodriguez. And it's Messi. Martinez, already of course on the score sheet. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Defending of the desperate variety. Ball's gone out of play. Chance! Really well taken goal. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Argentina tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Oh, nicely intercepted. Romero. Now then, the ball's come loose. Martinez. Romero. Messi chasing after it. No. Again, there's no way through. Garnacho. Now Martinez. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Moved on forwards. back on the ball again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that's well seen too. Forwards and with intent. And it's hoisted clear. Garnacho. Now it's Messi. Good spot, he's seen the run. Back into the middle. Messi. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Estupinian. And it's played forward. Martinez. Rodriguez. Garnacho. Acuna. Sends it forward. This is coming off in quick succession here. Well, they could break here. He's got away. Nice control. Great hit! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Interesting here, Jim, how the defence seems to have really retreated over the last few moments.
Yeah, it's impossible to keep it up for forever in terms of the pressing we've seen from them. And I think the opposition would eventually have latched onto that and found a way around it.
Molina. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Acuna. Shifted upfield, calmly anticipates. Romero. For De Paul.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Nice physical challenge. Garnacho. De Paul. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Romero with the foul. Molina with the clearance. Played out towards the right wing. Crossed in once more. Molina tries to clear. Acuna is there and he can get that clear. Argentina can counter promptly here. Garnacho. Rodriguez. Gently done. Goes forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Romero for Rodriguez. Martinez. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now the counter. And here's Valencia. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's been repelled.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And that has been clubbed away. Moved forward and quickly so.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Martinez moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Stood up well to him there. Knocks it away. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Martinez. It's run loose here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Valencia. Played out to the left flank. Threads one in. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Messi. Muscular approach does pay off here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Molina. Martinez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's played forward. Shifted upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Martinez. De Paul. Romero. For De Paul. Sends it forward.
Valencia really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Martinez. And here's Messi. Interesting ball. Garnacho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get rid. That'll be a corner. And that has been cleared. Argentina can start a counter here. Defending of the desperate variety. It's gone out for a throw-in. Romero makes the interception. And it's Messi. Gently done. That's been intercepted. Romero. Martinez. For Rodriguez. He's a sharp little ball here. That's tidy. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Ecuador are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question.
Shapes to shoot! He's got it all! Now, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Ecuador playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. De Paul. Forwards and with intent. Garnacho. Moved on forwards. De Paul. Looks to go up and over. Tries to get it clear. Martinez plays it in. And that's been levered clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. A real chance to break. And it's Valencia. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Messi looking to get on the end of this.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Well, there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Retzel. Played it long. And that has left him in a heap. Rodriguez has given away a free kick. With the clearance. Messi. De Paul. Five minutes left on the clock. Defending of the desperate variety. He can get that clear. Martinez. And that's aimed into the middle. That is good defending. It's been repelled. And it's played forward. And he welcomes it in. He's left his man. And a shot! He scored! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response, absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
It's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
De Paul. Martinez might just make this. And that could set him on his way. Molina. Now it's Martinez. Argentina looking to pass their way through. 2 minutes to be added on. Sent it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Paul. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Pinches it off him. Argentina clearly now in lead preservation mode. Could move up a gear here. Gets away from his opponents. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal now.
Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. With the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Martinez, in with the challenge. Martinez has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And that's it.